And what I'm going to do, I'm going to share my screen with you. Okay. Now, do you guys see the first page of the presentation?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's get started. I'm so excited. Okay, so welcome to the Light of Lemuria Reiki Attunement. The Light of Lemuria Reiki Attunement, now this is just kind of a for your information page, was first channeled and copyrighted by Linda Colbert. She is with spiritlightreiki.com. If you go to that webpage, she has a ton of attunements that are really awesome, and they're pretty cheap too, to be honest. She does a lot of channeling. When you see the notes in the printable form, anything that is hers will be printed in black. Anything that is mine, I put in blue. So a lot of this stuff is from her attunement, but I've added a ton of extra stuff. So I wanted to let you guys know that. The Light of Lemuria Attunement connects you to the Lemurians and strengthens any already existing connections. This is an empowerment system that helps develop and enhance psychic abilities, helps bring forth the hidden memories of the distant past in which the Lemurian and Atlantean cultures existed. You may have been a part of this culture in a past life, and if so, you may feel the echo of truth in the information contained in this manual and this class. For the distant memories that have been hidden for so long will begin to surface, teaching you the way of light, love, lover, there's a typo, love and empowerment. Look beyond this lifetime. Since we all perceive things differently, you should take what feels right to you from this class and leave the rest. Each of us may have varying perceptions of the information, but the basis of it will ring true to anyone with strong Lemurian connections. Keep your mind open and allow your own perceptions and interpretations to guide you. Now, before I move on as well, I should let you know that the only thing that Linda asked is not to share this attunement for free in the future. So since a lot of us are already Reiki masters, you can most definitely share this with others, and that was the point of her doing this. She asked that it remain at $19.95 to $20, and that you keep the attunement the same that she channeled. Also, the other thing I wanted to mention is this does not coincide with any Asui Reiki. So even though it's preferred that everyone has a Reiki 1 or above most times, with this attunement, anybody can get the Lemurian attunement. Okay, let's dive in. So what is Lemuria? Lemuria is also known as the land of Mu, or the motherland. It is literally the motherland of humanity. The Lemurian age took place between 4,500,000 BC to about 12,000 years ago. The Lemurians lived in the Pacific off the coast of Chile. It was toward Hawaii, but closer to Chile, though some Lemurians did choose to spread out upon the earth in our physical realm. While most of the Atlanteans that chose to remain in the physical realm went to Egypt and Greece, the Lemurians went to Japan, the Polynesian Islands, which includes New Zealand and Easter Island, and eventually to Hawaii. I should also note that Lemurians also traveled over to California, and at that time there was a landmass that actually connected. So they were able to make it all the way to California. So there you have it. On the left, Lemuria. On the right, you can see where Atlantis was, and then you have Mu. There are some researchers that will argue that Atlantis and Mu were in the same spot, and that does not ring true with me at all. I actually, when I do my research and I put my classes together, I'm very claircognizant, and I try to go by what feels right and what I've seen in dreams and meditation. Okay. The Lemurians lived in a fifth dimensional city of light, frequency, or dimension, and they were able to switch back and forth from the fifth and third dimension at will. It could be done whenever it was desired by intention and the energies of the heart. Early Lemuria was truly a Garden of Eden, where the flora were very ethereal-like. They were like ethereal jellyfish. They were able to detach from the earth and move from place to place, reattaching at will to draw nutrients from the soil. Humanity of the period also merged with fairy beings, so that their forms were part human and part fae. It should be noted as well that when Lemuria first started, they did not come in a physical form. They came as light beings. Eventually, they solidified and became part of the earth. The DNA was not yet solidified and therefore changed rapidly according to electromagnetic influences on the planet. However, let it be known that the Lemurians had the purest DNA on Earth. Lemuria still exists to this day in a fifth dimensional frequency, not yet visible to our third and fourth dimensional vision and perception. By opening yourself to a higher conscious way of living and purification, you may be able to perceive this dimension yourself, bringing forth their healing and knowledge to this time and place, as we are all on the very cusp of fifth dimensional living full time. And some people, I'm sure you've heard this, have seen the floating cities occasionally and floating cities of light. Many will argue that they saw Lemuria, part of another dimension. What were the Lemurians like? The Lemurian race was a mixture of beings from other planets. I have a feeling this is going to ring true for almost everybody here. It is particularly the Pleiadians and the Sirians. As these races mixed together on Earth, they formed the Lemurian civilization. The Lemurians connect mostly with the energy of the planet Sirius. Sirian energy is dolphin energy. The Sirian race are a highly evolved soul group here to assist in many unseen ways with our ascension. They are so deserving of our respect. The Pleiadians, who are probably who you hear about more right now, are a humanoid group of beings who came from the star system Pleiades. Most people describe these beings as Nordic looking with very fair skin, pale blonde hair, and blue eyes. The Pleiadians have been described as being very magical beings who have the gifts of not only beauty but telepathy and pure benevolence. And, almost missed this. The Sirians are still with us today, but have stepped back a bit in the evolution of humanity, whereas the Pleiadians are still with us at the forefront of our ascension into higher consciousness. And for more information on that, you can go to starseeds.net or in5d.com. And I just posted something today in our Enlighten Me group. So I'm not sure if you all belong to that or not. It's facebook.com/groups/enlighten me please. Lemurians, they were a peaceful society. They were happy and their lives were filled with love, peace, and harmony. Each person did work they enjoyed, and they were able to do this because they understood the universal laws allowed them to create what they needed in their lives by pure thought and intention. It was easy for them, and there was no struggle to survive. I forgot to put in there, many times they would work in teams of 3, 6, 9, and 12. And there was no disease, there was no separation. They were complete oneness. The earth is very sacred to Lemurians. They walked in wisdom and understood that everything is energy. They knew that the world as we know it is a reflection of ourselves, our inner thoughts and beliefs. Nothing is solid, nothing is stationary, because energy is always moving, changing, and creating. Lack and limitations were not a problem for the Lemurians, because they understood that those concepts were just illusions of the mind. They believe that everything is connected back to source. Now, there is a huge, huge difference between the Lemurians and the Atlanteans in many, many ways. The Lemurians had children, but not many. They saw them as sacred and knew that Mother Earth could not handle an overpopulated Earth. They were and still are very shamanistic people. They were not concerned with technology or power and were very different from their Atlantean friends on the other coast. I use friends in quotes because there were both good and evil Atlanteans. Much like humanity today, one had to be careful which type of friend you chose, as eventually the evil Atlanteans brought down themselves and took many of them before sinking. Atlanteans, on the other hand, they had many children, and they saw the more children they had, the more powerful they were, and they even bred their oldest to be powerful and to take over. They were highly into technology, and I think that is where the issue came, where the problems came. Now, this isn't all Atlanteans, only a certain group, but you can see the difference already starting to form between Lemuria and Atlantis. Because Lemuria, they're very connected, they're very few children, not into technology all that much. Whereas Atlantis, even though they were connected, they forgot, and they were relying more on technology and power. So, second paragraph here, it is not even that Atlanteans were evil, they just did not understand and allowed the lust for power to overwhelm them. While they also knew of telepathy, wisdom, and ancient secrets of life, they became obsessed with technology as a means of power and control and lost sight of their spirituality. Most humans today are descendants of either the Lemurians, the Atlanteans, or both. Or if not, they have either been Atlantean or Lemurian, or a blend of them at some point in past lives. What happened to Lemuria? When the Atlanteans who sought power began to lust for more power, they began to conquer other people and societies. The Atlanteans were warlike by nature. Again, another difference between the Atlanteans and the Lemurians. Lemurians were very peaceful. They didn't even have an army, whereas the Atlanteans, they had a huge army and very strong warriors. They were warlike by nature, and the warriors were powerful, very much like the Romans at one time. They believed in conquering others to gain power and keeping everyone else submissive. Now, remember, this is later Atlantis, because in the beginning, all was well and all was peaceful. But at one point, they decided to invade Lemuria. And remember, not all of them lusted for power, but the few in control prevented the others from achieving anything of substantial power. They made sure only the few received the teachings of empowerment and kept the majority somewhat ignorant and in need of having to work for those in power. In a way, this is a form of voluntary slavery. They were not owned, but could not survive without going along with the few in control. Sounds a little familiar.
Yeah.
Okay. So, since the Lemurians were telepathic and completely in tune with Mother Earth, they were already aware of the Atlanteans' intentions. The Lemurians began making their preparations. When the Atlantean army was deployed, the Lemurians fled, but not without first protecting their beloved city. With the power of thought and intention, they were able to sink their crystal city into Mother Earth herself, where it still remains. Some Lemurians fled to Japan and Polynesia, some went to Hawaii, and even crossed over to California, as there was land connecting them at that time. However, most of the Lemurians went to other dimensions or alternate parallel realities with the Earth to the Crystal City. They willed this to be so, each creating their own reality, yet sharing energies and staying connected to each other and those left behind. Some Lemurians did choose to stay, but they suffered death and enslavement for not revealing the location of the Crystal City. It is said that the Lemurians willed the water levels to rise to protect their precious land and hide all of their homeland, including the Crystal City, in the end. This took a very long time. Science states that Lemuria suffered several cataclysmic spasms before its final plunge. Among these chaotic episodes were two major magnetic implosions coming from the center of the Earth. This occurred when the central sun of our planet became overloaded with a magnetic charge caused by pressures in the Earth's crust and magma. Its effect on the naturally hollow cavity of the planet was surprisingly minimal, but nonetheless affected it. However, since Lemuria, and now Hawaii, is at the royal point of the planet, this was the region on the surface of our sphere that drew the discharge from the atoma to the surface. So the Crystal City. Okay. Crystal City is a beautiful city made of Lemurian crystal. Lemurian crystals are pinkish in hue, but not as pink as rose quartz. These crystals are clear, bright, and beautiful. The floors are smooth sheets of it, and parts of the ceiling are as well. The walls of the Crystal City are many smaller crystals fused together. And in an area where there is privacy needed, the crystals have white wisps all through them to prevent anyone from seeing in. In other areas, walls are crystal clear with a pinkish tint, and yet you cannot actually see everything on the other side of the walls. This is due to so many little crystals forming the walls. You can tell when someone is in a room, but not much more. And the picture there off to the right is kind of getting at what I'm trying to get to. You can see through them, but because it's so fragmented, you can't see what's on the other side, but you know there's something there. So soft light reflects from the crystals, emitting rainbows and harmony. All is peace and love. Oops, another typo. Some crystals generate light, while others send out vibrations of pure healing and love. There are plants that are thriving within the Crystal City, as well as comfortable furniture. All that is needed is there, just as when Lemuria was on the earth instead of in the earth. Everything needed is generated from nature, and all of the energies recycle. I also found out recently that the Christ light was put into the walkways of the Crystal City, so that just by walking in the city, you feel comforted and you get healing just as you're walking through the city. The Christ light came to Earth from the planet Sirius. Ah, she has her Lemurian seed.
Yeah.
I have my little blue one.
This one has a pinkish. You can't
Very
see.
cool.
Yeah.
We'll be getting into that too. I found cool stuff at the last training I went to. I've had this thing for so long and I didn't know that. I knew there was stuff in it, but they told me to look for specifics. It's really cool. Okay. The Hall of, well, first of all, does anyone have any questions so far? I feel like I'm talking, but I want to make sure you get the basics so that you have it to pass on to others. And I think I have a chat. Chat. Uh-oh. Is there? Oh. Okay. All right. Let's keep going. The Hall of Healing. Inside the Crystal City, you will find the Hall of Healing. In this great hall, the energies constantly generate healing vibrations, and all manner of illness and disease are healed here. The energies are so pure, and nothing that is not of the light can stay within these energies. It must transmute and be healed and repaired. You can go to the City of Crystals in meditation and receive healing for anything you need. Simply ask for permission to enter the healing chambers, and once inside, ask to receive the healing of the Lemurians. They will be happy to help you. This is what Lemurians do best. More about Lemuria. Some of the buildings in the Crystal City are pyramids. Often, others are rounded. The pyramids reach toward the heavens, and the sides are slightly leaning inward to draw starlight and sunlight more efficiently. The sharp points represent a more masculine building, but there are also rounded domed buildings that help harness feminine energy for relaxing and nurturing. Geometric shapes were extremely important to the Lemurians because each shape holds a different energy. There are many messages that come from the Crystal City. You can receive your own messages through meditation. These messages are meant for you alone. They are offered to you to help you on your individual path of light, love, and harmony. Ooh, I forgot to add my symbol. I'll have to add that in there for you. So this is one of the symbols that you will be getting tonight as part of your attunement. And basically what it looks like is a triangle with two pillars on each side. This symbol puts you into direct connection, whether through meditation or through healing, with the Crystal City energies. To visit the Crystal City, you will simply use the symbol and run the energies. You can draw this symbol as a simple triangle with one arrow pointing up on each side. Use this symbol to connect to the Lemurians and visit the Crystal City in meditation. Draw the symbol on the palms of your hands with your finger and visualize the Crystal City while doing so. Please note that the Crystal City may appear a little bit different to everyone because it will always reveal itself in a way that has the most meaning to you. You can use this symbol to call on Lemurians for healing, guidance, and enhanced psychic abilities. The Lemurians want us to remember our divine gifts. They want us to be happy and healthy. They do not want us to fall under the tyranny of man once again, lost under power and rule. It is time to bring about the new energies of the earth. Okay. So once you're inside the Crystal City, you can ask to visit any part of it. including the healing chambers, if that's what you need. The Lemurians will be able to clear away any negative energy blockages and open up channels within all of your energy fields so that energies will flow freely throughout your body, mind, and spirit. You will be cleared of any stress, negativity, and worry that may lead to harm or cause illness or disease. And lastly, remember to always thank the Lemurians for their help before you leave. You will also be getting these two symbols tonight. The Crystal City symbol is meant for your personal healing. It will only work for you. However, you can pass this symbol along so that others may have access to Lemurian healing and guidance. With this, please teach and guide each person you give the symbol to, how they can access it, and how it works. The Pleiadians gave the following two symbols to the Lemurians that they could use on each other and anyone outside of themselves for healing. So, just remember that first symbol that I'll definitely give it to you, the Crystal City symbol, that is only for you. These two are for...
Can you show a drawing of it?
What'd you say?
Can you show a drawing of the
Yes.
first one so we get an idea?
Yeah, I meant to put that in there. I don't know what I did with it. Oh. Okay, hope you can see this. I'll make sure that I put this in here when I put the PDF version up for you tonight, but I'm not a very good artist. It's just, that's the Crystal City symbol. It's the pyramid with the two pillars on each side. And for just simplicity, you can just draw that. I'll be sure to put that in there for you. Okay. So that's the one that's just for you alone. But you can pass it on to others. So these two symbols were Pleiadian in nature. The Pleiadians, they gave these two symbols to the Lemurians that they could use on, now these you can use on each other or you can use them on your clients. Envision writing these symbols on yourself or your client's area of concern. Imagine them spark when you're drawing them. And then finally, imagine them glowing with golden light. When working on yourself, you can use both the crystal cave symbol and these healing symbols together. So I know that can be a little confusing. Do you guys have any questions as to which one?
Is it Crystal Cave or Crystal City symbol?
Did I say crystal cave?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I meant Crystal City.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. No.
The Crystal City energy, the energy of that symbol is to help you get to the Crystal City for your own healing and for your own meditations. Okay. So let's go to the crystals. This is very, very, very important because if you're going to be doing Reiki healing, or I'm sorry, Reiki healing, Lemurian Reiki, you need Lemurian crystals. So some of us are already ahead for that. This is also important because we're all here for a reason, and this explains it. Also called Lemurian seed crystals or Lemurian star seeds, Lemurian quartz crystals were originally found in Brazil. Before the Atlantean invasion and the sinking of the Crystal City, the Lemurians programmed crystals to teach their messages of oneness and healing, messages that would be revealed when the energy on Earth was ready to receive them. This is now. The Lemurians then planted or seeded the Lemurian crystals, encoded with their ancient knowledge and wisdom, to be found centuries later by us. If you have a past life in Lemuria, you may have encoded and planted these crystals yourself. Thus, this is why you are so drawn to crystals. You helped plant the crystalline grid. Lemurian crystals have a distinct appearance. Look carefully at a Lemurian crystal and you will see horizontal striations or grooves, like barcodes on one or more sides. Commonly, the sides of a Lemurian crystal will have alternating striated and smooth faces. Lemurian quartz crystals are often found in the shape of a laser wand, where the faces at the tip of the Lemurian crystal are small and gently taper in size from base to tip. Some people call these striations stairways to heaven or stairways to ascension. Okay. Lemurian seed crystals connect with the crown and solar star chakra. They are master crystals within the crystal kingdom. They're very powerful. Even though they give off a gentle energy, they're very powerful. It is believed that in the last days of Lemuria, special seed crystals were placed where crystalline growth was expected to form within the earth, enabling them to transmit frequencies to other crystals that were created within the earth. These crystals resonate with energies of love, unity, and equality. They align themselves and are attracted to those who are endeavoring to anchor energies to help the planet at this time. The legend continues to state that Lemurian seed crystals are planted in a grid pattern over the surface of the earth and beyond to other stars and dimensions. When you connect to a Lemurian crystal and the energy it contains, you are also connecting to this grid of associated energies from the earth and to the stars and beyond. Okay. Definitely take a look at these pictures. These crystals are programmed with the Lemurian consciousness vibration. Working with these stones instills feelings of the emotional and spiritual awareness of the Lemurians. Connecting with these crystals can open the heart and create a deep emotional healing and allow you to connect more to your true self. Lemurian seed crystals generate a very feminine or yin energy. That's another thing. Lemuria was very matriarchal society. Forgot to add that in there. They act to open the energy of the soul and provide a bridge to higher frequencies, creating a higher level of consciousness. They instill feelings of harmony and ease, and the energies they emit are pure love, helping you feel at one with yourself and others. Holding a Lemurian seed crystal in your right hand while you walk around and encircle an individual, property, and or an object creates a circle of light and protection. They soothe and nurture and can benefit anyone and are helpful support for healing work. They help you attune to those higher energies and higher planes of existence. Now, before I go to the next page, take a look at these indentations up here on the crystal. Okay. There are 3 different types of Lemurian seed crystals. There are recorder crystals, imprint crystals, and key crystals. Lemurian crystals sometimes have little marks that resemble engraved triangles. If the Lemurian crystal has this mark, or more than one of them, it is a recorder crystal, and it may contain information that was stored inside of the crystal to help people ascend in this present time. Right here on the left is, and it's hard to see, but there's a small triangle right here and a small triangle right here. This is a recorder crystal. If your Lemurian crystal has an octagon shape in it, this is called a key crystal. It holds key information to help you and others in this lifetime on your life path. So in the middle, here's a key octagon. And right here on the right is an octagon. To access the information that's stored in your Lemurian crystal, you can place it on your forehead in the third eye position and allow yourself to go inside the crystal. Just allow yourself to travel inside for learning and ascension. You can also hold it in your non-dominant hand or your receiving hand and close your eyes and simply meditate on it. Clear your mind and allow the crystal to tell you its story and reveal its information. There are 4 main colors of Lemurian seed crystals. The reddish, pinkish, mauve colored, they contain iron. They're very good for grounding, for helping with the heart chakra, increasing love, and they connect us more to Mother Earth. It's also great for the root chakra. Forgot to mention that one. So there you have the pinkish red on the left. The pink colored, which is the one you see the most, it contains lithium, and the pink ones are used for calming and emotional balance. The clear ones have no elements in them, but the clear ones are good when you need clarity or you need to amplify any other crystals that you may be using. And then the smoky brown, those are used for detoxing, cleansing, and protection. Now, I actually sent an email out to a woman who does crystal work online, and her specialty is Lemurian seed crystals. And I asked her, well, what's up with all these other different colors? Because mine's blue, like an aqua blue. I haven't heard back from her yet, but as soon as I hear something, I'll probably post it in the Lemurian Facebook group, because I'm interested too. I want to know. I know what I think I would use mine for, but we'll see. Okay, Lemurian energies and colors. Lemurian energy is a very gentle, feminine, and water-like energy. It flows. Essentially, when you are connecting to the energy of Lemuria, you are actually connecting to the energy of planet Sirius. And this is connecting to the energy of dolphins and whales. Thus, the colors of Lemuria match this notion. They are very peaceful, loving, and wise. They saw energies in certain colors that connected them in positive ways. The best colors to use when connecting with Lemurian energies are pink, blue, aqua, and white. These are all peaceful, loving colors that soothe and refresh the spirit. Lemurian energies are soft and gentle and bring awareness of unity and connection with the dolphins and whales, who are also known to hold the Akashic records of Earth. It is also speculated that the tale of mermaids come from Lemuria, since mermaids originated on Sirius. All right, we're getting to the good stuff. Any questions? I know that was a lot of like 101, but I wanted to make sure you guys had it. No questions? All right. So why are we all here? What was all that about? First, I want to make sure that if you guys want to pass this on, everybody's informed as much as they can be. But the task of the new Lemurian, it's to reawaken, to recalibrate to what you once had, recalibrate to what you had in the Akash. This is available to you instantly. The Lemurians were great with working off of pure thought, and we haven't lost that. We think we have, but we haven't. The Lemurian awakening is happening, and they are waiting for you to observe again with your intuitive power. You have a purity about you that is being called to once again. If you choose to open yourself to the power of the Akash, this will happen sooner than later. The masters will come into your life and will show you how to do this once you accept the mission. You have help in a multi-dimensional way. The only thing you have to do is begin. Intent is an outreached hand. As a modern-day Lemurian, you will find that there are many different tasks that each of us came here to perform. Some of you may be crystal finders. Some of you may be crystal readers. Some of you may be called to swim with the whales and the dolphins, to decode the messages they hold for humanity at this time. Some of you may be called back home, to simply heal yourself so that you can raise your vibration and anchor in the Lemurian energies of this time. Home could mean moving or even visiting to Hawaii, or the inner Lemurian city of Telos in Mount Shasta, California, which is the root chakra of Mother Earth. I won't get into that too much. I didn't want to go too long into this class, but that's a whole other class, is Mount Shasta and the Lemurian connection. But I did include a beautiful picture there. And there are many spiritual journeys that you can be a part of that are happening out there right now. And then, of course, you can go home simply by going to the Crystal City and meditating. No matter what your calling may be, we each have our own purpose for being here at this time. So how can I tell if I'm Lemurian? Today's Lemurians can usually be found in two different groups. Those who are attracted to dolphins and whales once lived by the sea in Lemuria. Those who vibrate to the sound of waterfalls and scenes of forest glades lived inland. All Lemurians find a connection to Mother Earth and go above and beyond to protect her and everything that lives upon it. We share the same ideals and know that everything is energy and that every single thing has a soul and is living. You connect naturally with animals and know how to heal them. You are extremely attracted to crystals. You have blue in your aura. Most Lemurians are part of the lost blue ray. For more information on this, you can Google blue ray beings at ShekinahSpeaks.com. The blue ray beings are more Lemurian than Atlantean. And the blue is part of your Syrian roots. Personally, I think some of the blue-skinned gods that we see at the beginning of civilization, I think a lot of them were Syrian. That's my opinion. But you despise war and politics because you know that you have survived without either one of them. And you favor living naturally using the elements and earth for sustainable living. So, what the Lemurians want you to know. Now, this message was a channeled message from Linda. from the Lemurians themselves. You are not alone, ever. You are connected to all that is. You are divine energy, and you can achieve any goal you desire. However, you must always walk in wisdom and never lose sight of the light. If you feel you are in need of help to get back on track or need healing, love, and harmony in your life, then we would like to help you. We would like you to call upon us, run the energies, and visit the Crystal City for help. Nothing can harm you in the Crystal City, and your energies will be cleared and recharged so that you can see clearly and move forward in your life. We want you to see the truth. There is no lack or limitation. These are false beliefs that you have been conditioned to believe over time. Walk in your power, in your light, and know that you are safe, loved, capable of achieving great things and helping many others. You are the light of the future, and you are also descendants of the ancients, the Lemurians and the Atlanteans. Don't judge the past, simply learn from it. Most importantly, do not allow yourself to fall into that trap again. Open your mind and heart and create a better world. A beautiful world filled with love, peace, and harmony. Heal yourself and walk in wisdom. And that is one thing I have learned in working with the Lemurians, is that they don't look to the past and regret it. They learn from it and they're moving on. They just don't want us to make the same mistakes. So just a few extras that I threw in there for you that might be able to trigger something is the Lemurian alphabet.
Mm-hmm.
And all this is in the printable PDF.
See,
Additional symbols. Did someone ask a question?
no, I was about to say it's the first time I see the symbols, and I've seen they came to me years ago.
Did
And that's
they?
what I was looking at, but they came in blue light through my third eye.
Ooh.
Afterwards, I knew all this stuff. I wrote like a whole notebook full of stuff that came, like a knowledge that came after seeing those. They came like directly, and I could see them. I just had no clue, like consciously, what they were.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I'd never seen that list of things, and I always wondered what those symbols were. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it took me a long time. I had a DNA activation done, I don't know, 2011 maybe.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought when I got it done, I'm like, oh, this isn't doing anything. I just wasted my money, you know. And the next morning I woke up and I just started seeing symbols.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason I thought Atlantean, but like it.
It's interesting because I had the DNA activation done too around that same period of time. That this happened.
Really?
Yeah. And now I'm actually an initiate in the mystery school.
Oh, that's so cool. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's definitely linked to Lemuria and Egypt and the Mayas. Definitely, I did a Mayan training too, and it's definitely
Oh, nice.
coming all together. Beautiful. Well, thank you. Just
Love it. Love, love, love. All right. So, two more important symbols to the Lemurians. We know that as the Bethlehem Star. To them, it is almost like namaste, but it honors the divine love within all. Okay. So you look at that star, and then you also look here to the right, which is the Merkaba, our light body. Its perfect geometric form. The Merkaba, for those that don't know, is the divine light vehicle allegedly used. I don't even want to say allegedly. I should probably take that out. Used by masters to connect with and reach those in tune with the higher realms. Mer means light, Ka means spirit, and Ba means body. It represents perfect unity of body, mind, and soul. Okay.
Well, and again, you're showing the blue star.
Yeah. Did you see that?
The Mayan name I was given at the end of the Master in Iraku that I did was Guardian of the Blue Star.
Oh my God. Oh, I just got goosebumps.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Wow.
That's crazy.
Well, these, I don't know. I hesitated putting these in because they're technically not Lemurian symbols, but you will notice that a lot of the Hawaiian symbols that are out there now stem from the Lemurian origins. So I put a few in there for you to take a look at and see if it triggered anything in you. And all you have to do is Google search Hawaiian symbols, and you'll come up with things like this, where it gives you the name of the symbol and what it represents. And I'm not even going to try to pronounce those because I'm just going to butcher it. But I want you to, if you print out the PDF, you'll have them for your files. And I thought these three were by far the better symbols to use if you're going to try them in healing. And then there are additional Lemurian symbols that you can look up, and I'm giving you a book that you can purchase that talks about all of them. And that's just an example. They were very, what we know today as very Hawaiian-like. I gave you a ton of resources for additional learning, lots of books. Right here is a Lemurian light code activation. This one I love. I might even post it in the Facebook group. Is the Lemurian Homecoming. It's awesome dolphin music, but the imagery is amazing. Lots of symbols I think that will help activate and trigger you to remember. There is this link, which is a conversation in the Lemurian language. There are 3 different sets of oracle cards out right now that contain the goddesses along with their symbols. So I put their info there as well. So now we are going to do our actual attunement. As you see here, in the beginning, it's going to be just opening your chakras to the Lemurian energy. And I want to make sure that everybody is okay with this before we do it, because as you see in this picture, I'm going to open all of the chakras, not just the 7 that we're used to, but I'm going to make sure that we are grounded and connected to Earth. But I'm also going to open up your soul star and your chakras above that. So some people may choose to not do this because it's going to open you up pretty quickly to the higher dimensions, and some people don't want that. So I just want to give you that little warning. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to back out of here. I want you guys to get in a comfortable position. If you want to turn off your video, go ahead. And I'm going to pull up I just need to grab my music here.
Our potential is here.
Alrighty.
We are operating way down here.
You're not going to survive.
Did you guys hear that music, or is it too soft?
Can't hear it. Can't hear it.
Yeah, okay. How's that?
Still can't hear it. Up a little more. I have it turned up a little. That's good. She was right here. Yeah. Oh.
Okay.
Okay, great. No.
Is everybody comfortable?
Yes.
I want all of you to relax. Close your eyes. Please close your eyes and listen to my voice as I lead you to the Lemurian cave of initiation for this Reiki Attunement on May 22nd, 2017. Take a deep breath in for 6 seconds. Hold for 6 seconds. Now release for 6 seconds. Take a deep breath in. Hold. Release. Take another deep breath. Hold. And release. Invite the white golden light into your crown chakra. And connect to the earth through your roots. Earth gateway, align to the energies and gold light of Lemuria. Earth star chakra, align to the energies and gold light of Lemuria. Root chakra, align to the energies and gold light of Lemuria. Sacral chakra, Align to the energies and gold light of Lemuria. Solar plexus chakra. Align to the energies and gold light of Lemuria. Heart chakra. Align to the energies and gold light of Lemuria. Throat chakra. Align to the energies and gold light of Lemuria. Third eye chakra. Align to the energies and gold light of Lemuria. Crown chakra. Align to the energies and gold light of Lemuria. Soul star chakra. Align to the energies and gold light of Lemuria. Galactic center. Align to the energies and gold light of Lemuria. Universal gateway. Align to the energies and gold light of Lemuria. Galactic gateway. Align to the energies and gold light of Lemuria. All chakras from 1D to 8D are now aligned with Lemurian energy. As you begin to align with these energies, you will notice a cave forming all around you. Notice the smells, the colors, the textures. It is a huge chamber within the earth. It is well lit and resembles a great hall of importance. This is the Lemurian Cave of Initiation. There are Lemurians standing all around you. They are highly honored chiefs and wear deep, dark purple robes with gold trim. They have a slight build and delicate features. You can feel that they are very dedicated to their work and tonight's ceremony. One of them motions you to lie on a large stone table. It looks like an altar. It's okay. The Lemurians would never hurt you. You are at peace and in trust and love. You are asked to lie on the altar because you are being reborn. This initiation is a symbolic birth, and this cave is a birthing chamber. One of the chiefs touches your third eye with a very large Lemurian crystal. He tells you that this activates your third eye and connects you to the Lemurians. Next, he places a smaller crystal on your third eye to amplify your sixth sense, but only if you accept it. The chief explains that you will still be connected to the Lemurians, even if you choose to not accept amplified senses, but that this crystal is a gift of love, designed to heighten all of your senses, so that you can help heal yourself and others on the planet at this time. You feel an overwhelming sense of warmth and of oneness. They want you to let go of the past. Let go of the painful memories. Let go of any emotions that are holding you back. Accept the truth of who you are, where you came from. Accept any information you may receive during the initiation that is positive and helpful for your present life. Bask in the warmth of oneness, of pure love. What information are you receiving? They circle you now, healing you. A woman chief comes forward. She speaks. Brothers and sisters, welcome to the Lemurian Cave of Initiation. We are so happy that you have heard our call. We trust that you will remember what you came here to do, to reawaken light, love, and harmony upon Mother Earth when she is ready. But she is ready, brothers and sisters, and you are the catalysts of divine power. Heal yourself, then heal others, so that we may prevent what once occurred. Shine your light, share your light, and raise your vibration. For now, more than ever, we are truly only a whisper away. She is asking you to repeat after her in your mind's eye. Under the shadow of the mountain, I accept my responsibility to Gaia. I invoke and carry with me the Lemurian golden light and spread its strength of pure love, healing, and knowledge to all those who are ready to receive it. I accept this Lemurian Reiki Attunement from Angela Witzel and the Lemurians on this day, May 22nd, 2017. And now the chiefs will be inscribing all three symbols upon each of you. The Crystal City symbol is being inscribed first.
Call from Washington, Dummy. Call from Washington, Dummy.
The Pleiadian symbol of healing is now being inscribed. And finally, the Pleiadian symbol of light is being inscribed. The initiation is now complete. And you may ask the Lemurians a question before you leave. And know that the answer is only for you. Okay, I want you all to try to come back into your bodies. Shake it out if you have to. And I will give you a minute until you're ready. Take as much time as you need.
All right, stop there.
Okay. Everybody's back, it looks like. Okay. So, did everyone have a good experience?
Yeah.
Yeah. Trying to find. You know, I've been using Zoom now for well over a year, and I still have issues with it. Okay. Now, I'm just now seeing the chats. It's hard for me to look at the chats while I'm talking, so let me see if I missed anything. Does anyone have any questions? Or does anyone would they like to share what they saw or what they experienced? No? Did you guys hear me? Could you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Share the end message. I don't mind that.
What'd you say?
I said I can share the end message that I got. I like that one.
Okay, I want to hear.
It said, you are our seed. Our arms welcome you to return.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I like that one a lot.
Yeah, I love it. Awesome.
Can you repeat that? I couldn't hear it.
Okay. I have to do it from Nancy's. It said, "You are our seed. Our arms welcome you to return." That was cool, wasn't it?
That is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I looked at myself as a seed, but
Well, if no one has any questions, then what I will do, actually, two things. And if most likely you'll have dreams of Lemuria tonight, but if you want to ensure that you will, all you have to do before you fall asleep is go to Lemurians and ask them to communicate with you in your sleep. I actually did that last night, and unfortunately the dogs woke me up in kind of a start today, so I had it there for a second. I remembered what was going on, and then the dogs barked, and boop, it was gone. So I'm going to try again tonight to connect with the Lemurians in my dreams. I'm going to leave up the special from Gaia TV about the guy who channels Lemurians. You can watch it right now, or if you want to come back and watch it tomorrow, I'm going to put the link in our Lemurian Facebook group. And that link is only alive for 48 hours. That's something that Gaia is part of their restrictions. So you can either watch it now or watch it tomorrow. I leave that up to you. I know it's already been a long class. So I will be continuing to post things in the Facebook group. Anytime I come across something that I think is beneficial to the group, I will add it. For me, our classes are continuous. If we find something that benefits you and benefits raising the vibration of everyone, it's important to me to get that to you. So if you have any questions after class, feel free to PM me anytime or send me an email. And I thank you all so much for coming. It's really,
Actually, I do have a question.
Okay.
With the attunement, like I felt a lot of warmth in my heart, and it made me feel like there was some work being done. Is that something that's to expect to receive some healing?
Yes, most definitely. The heart chakra especially.
Yeah, because it felt extremely warm in my heart chakra. So
Yes. What you are going to experience right away is a lot of anything that you're holding on to in the heart chakra, any negative energies that are affecting you, emotions, and this is even going to include past life stuff. So there may be a little bit of, I don't want to say healing crisis. It won't be a healing crisis, but you'll definitely be feeling yourself transmuting those energies in the next couple of days. And it's going to be the heart chakra and the crown chakra.
yeah, I'm feeling the crown too.
Yep. But afterwards, once you get rid of all that baggage, it's gravy. It's beautiful. Oh. Good question. All right, any other questions? Okay, thank you guys so much. I'm really excited to share this because it means so much to me. And this class actually helped Rue and I get our personas together to go out and teach kids about being kind to the planet and animals. So yes, so it's a win-win. But all right, so I'm going to put up this video, and here, let me. You can feel free to stay, or you can come back. I'll actually put the link up as soon as I'm done here, so you can watch it either tonight, tomorrow, or the day after.
If you have Gaia TV as a membership, is that something you can access?
Yeah, it's only $9.95 a month, and
I am a member.
oh,
Of
okay.
it, so I'm asking. So
Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, yes.
okay.
Yep, I'll put the link in the group for you. That way you can just hop right in. Yep.
Cool. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
And it was nice seeing you, Carol, Nancy.
Well, take care, Magdalene.
Bye.
Take
Good
care, Phil.
seeing you.
Yeah.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Angie.
Thank you. All right, are you guys sticking around?
Nancy has to work tomorrow, so I'm going to watch it tonight, and you'll probably grab it tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll probably PM you later, though.
Okay. Yeah, you know what? That's probably what I'll do. I'll put the link in our Facebook group, and then you guys can just tap into it when you're ready instead of being connected to Zoom. And if you have any problems with access, just PM me.
Okay, that would be great.
Great.
Thank you,
Thank
Angie.
you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay. Let me do this.